Good morning. Almost done. How is the resolution? Looking good. All right. Was able to set the defaults for this. What's up, Plutonia? Wasn't quite that late. Morning is a very relative concept. Right, so I have a list of locations. Hey, Ragn. What's up? List of locations to check out. I'm just gonna go to whichever place I happen to see first. Chozo West. Do I want to go Chozo West? I don't want to go Chozo West because I have everything from Chozo. Magmore East. I have everything from Magmore East. Or Magmore in general. I want to go Mines or Fendrana. I don't know if either is actually close by. Mines or Fendrana, and then I also at some point need to go to... It's not Riverwood Cave, it's some other... It's a distant place over here. Somewhere. There is some place in Overworld that I need to check out. But I can't find it right now. Oh, I think it was... Was it near the Great Tree? Life Grove, yeah, that's the one. So how do I get to Fendrana? There is no path to Fendrana from here. That's kinda sick. Is there a route to Fendrana from the mines? I don't think there is. Ouch. I think I'm just not gonna overthink this. I'll head to Megmore, and I'll find a way to somewhere from there. Oh, what do we got? Oh, is it just... Yeah, that's useless. We know that. No timer. That was my PC. No, I don't care. I don't care. I was looking at the map. Making sure I take the right elevator. And from here I'll check if I can go to Fendrana or the mines easily. The mines might be a pain in the ass because I also would like to use a specific exit from the mines. So I can get the one in the overworld. Talon. Talon. Magmore. Wait, what? No, wait, well, I did go to the wrong place. So do I care that I came to the wrong place? Is there an easy way from here to somewhere I want to go? I kinda... No. Yeah. Fast travel or more shortcuts would go a long way in this. So which is the right elevator? Take a right here. Then just down? Correct. And then find Pendrana. Ooh, that also goes to Pays and Mines. I could go either from here. Maybe I'll do... I don't know which Fendrana I would like. Maybe I'll do Fendrana North. Then I'll go through Fendrana from there, come back from Fendrana South. And then I can go to the mines. That sounds like a plan. And it's straightforward. Oh, well, not quite straight. Double check. Phendrana North. Okay, so what do we have in Phendrana? We have Tower and Temple. And Edge, actually. Okay. Ice Temple. Start with that. I think the clue was something about collapsing it. I'll just double check. So I can immediately see something, which is entirely possible. I think there were things I couldn't interact with. Such as this. You know what? Let's double check. Oh, right, Temple is the one I don't have the clue for, really. I just have the keyword because we'd be cheating. Well, clearly it has something to do with this. I don't know why I don't have the clue for it. Just the annoying part. Dude, can I kill you some way? That is clearly suspicious. Holy shit, get out of here! something. There we go. What's next? Tower Edge. Oh, tower is probably here, isn't it? No, research was one of the keywords, I think. But that was from mines. Well, there's one. Tower. Got a couple of towers. And they both have an entrance to an area I haven't been to. No, wait, I have been there. But anyway, control tower seems good. Alright. Not that way. What? Why do I... Somehow that particular jump is really difficult. I don't know why. It's like, it feels like it's eating my input whenever I try it. I think I have to fight here. I cannot platform in this game. Jesus Christ. Nintendo. Actually, I can't really blame Nintendo for this, can I? It's a silly thing to say. Of course I can blame Nintendo. Finally. Oh, there likely is an audio delay. I can fix it very quickly. Thank you for reminding me. That should do it. There we go. Yeah, the capture just desyncs a bit when the resolution changes at the beginning. It's easy enough to fix if you just restart it. And what's up, Mickey? Where am I going? Forward. I shall ignore the pirates. Best I can. Where am I going exactly? It's up there somewhere. There's a ramp. Okay. Leave me alone. I come in peace. Was there yesterday? Really? I thought I reset it yesterday. I mean, I guess it could have reappeared at some point. Well, importantly, it's not there now. Up from here, I guess, yes. Then immediately do a U-turn here, okay. After obligatory fight. Actually, I can just skip this fight maybe. It's probably easier to just do it now. I don't think I even want to save at this point. This should be really straightforward. Supposed to collapse this place. Or maybe I should take a look at the actual hint again. Oh, okay. I haven't noticed these cables before. That's not nothing. I can't really follow them anywhere. hello. Oh, okay. Well, that's how the tower goes down. Theoretically. The other one also have something? Oh, if it does, I can't shoot at it. And it doesn't. Okay. Wait, send help. Alright. Then the next place is... Vendrana's Edge. It's kind of a shit place. Guess I'll take this route. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. And then I can exit back to this place. And that should take me close to the mines elevator. Yes, it is still dark in here. Which door is it? It doesn't actually matter that much which one I take. I think I'll try to take the top one. Yes, because that also leads to a save point. Also, I haven't been here since I got the grappling beam, so maybe technically there is something here that I could get. Also, haven't been here with this beam either. Does not melt the ice, uh-huh. Yeah, must be. Different from all the other ice I've already melted. Yep. Figures. Maybe I want to be on that side first. Yeah, that makes more sense. Except I was already on this side. But now I grappled onto a better spot, so I can still fail it. I'll be sad if it's just a missile upgrade. Oh, it is just a missile upgrade because it's the one under the ice. Isn't it? Well, that's out of the way. So, what was the exact clue about this? Unseen entrance at the top. Okay. Well, falling down to the lower level is a good start. Nice thing is that Vendrana has some of the best music in the game. Oh no. Okay, can't reach that. Maybe there's an invisible platform that helps me reach it. There isn't. That'll do. Alright, that's Vendrana done. So now... I guess I'll take the same way back. You respawned, really? Fine, if you insist. If you insist, I can kill you. Oh, well, I wasn't gonna save, but since I accidentally opened the save room door, I may as well. I thought there was a platform. Now I need to climb up. Okay, so I definitely want to do the fight. Otherwise climbing up is gonna be pretty difficult. Oh, right, E-tank here. That looks like worth grabbing. And if I'm right, this should take me pretty close to the elevator that goes to goes to the mines. Yes. Research room and tunnel of poison is what I'm looking for. Well, there's a tunnel. And I can only go one way, so that limits my options. There's research. There's another tunnel. I don't think it's either of those. I'm expecting a more obvious tunnel. I'm not really seeing one. This is probably it then. I mean, it's also phase zone mining tunnel and it's tunnel of poison. Guess that checks out. Navigating this is so difficult. So I'm not gonna overthink it, just gonna head for the bottom. And stick to this route, optimal or not. Fucking hell, Metroid. Trying to hug me as I'm going through the door. Yeah, it's a reasonably safe room to save. Not that I expect any real surprises. Is it? No. I guess the Metroids are not allowed to leave the room. As soon as they... As soon as I leave the room and they're still hugging me, they just explode. So this is it. What does it say exactly? research. Not Grove. Forge a path through a tunnel. Okay, I haven't been through this area. Okay, okay. Then we gotta find research, which is within reasonable distance. Poison done. 2 more. Oh, I see that missile upgrade. I see I'm not gonna get it. Hi guys. Don't mind me. Just passing through. Ooh, the game just lagged there for a half a second. Which is a bit scary because it happened mid-jump. Next room. Probably has a new enemy. Nope, not that. I thought I actually fought a big enemy in here already, so... I'm not sure there would be a second one. Omega research. I could also, of course, check the tip properly. This was warrior. Defeat this creature. How do I fight this creature? Scanned everything. X-rays shows nothing. Thermal shows nothing. I feel like I've already defeated the big enemy that the hint refers to. Huh? Is there another research room somewhere? Elite research? Oh man, that's kind of far away. I think I still can't really comprehend this area. The map doesn't really help. Not seeing anything here, and that is on the correct path. Think. Oh man. Okay, I guess I'll abandon this room. Bottom right is the correct door. And then right behind me at the bottom. First time? Yep. Well, technically I played this a little bit as a kid, but from what I remember, I made it to the very start of, what's it called? Fendrona. How am I liking it so far? It's okay. Don't think it quite lives up to all the hype, but it's okay. It just has some pretty major problems that hold it back. Unfortunately. I do feel like if I was to play the Prime hack instead of the GameCube original, a big part of those issues would be fixed. Well, I was under the impression that this is considered a classic. Oh, that's what I need to fight, of course. Prime hack? Yeah, the emulated version with mouse and keyboard controls. How do I release you? I mean, it wouldn't be cool. It is a thing, so not just would, but is. But I deliberately chose to play the original because I wanted to see how the controls feel. I now know how the controls feel. They ain't very good. Oh, yeah. You know, there was a chance that this control scheme was actually really good. Had to see it for myself. Like, System Shock has a really unusual control system, but after getting used to it, I actually really liked it. And I'm glad I played it. Even just for the controls. And I thought this could maybe be a similar thing. It wasn't. Now it's got tank controls, so the second stick doesn't do anything. Or rather, it controls my weapons. So this is me chopping left and right on the stick. And what that means is that I don't have direct camera control while moving around like this. I have to hold down an aim button, which pauses me and lets me look around. And in combat it largely relies on a lock-on system. Well, I'm pretty sure Unreal Tournament predates this by a few years. Where's the exit? Oh. Excuse me, guys, I'm not that interested in fighting right now. Alright, one more artifact to go. And I hope this elevator takes me to the right place. It's the right zone, but is it the right part of the zone? I'm pretty sure it isn't. Oh, actually, it's not bad. This works. 'Cause that's where I'm going. Alright, alright. I'll work with this. Shit. Hello? There we go. So somewhere in here, what's the exact clue? There's a pillar underwater. Are we finally gonna have a secret behind the waterfall? I guess there's something to scan here somewhere. Must be something somewhere. I'm surprised I can't scan that at all, even to tell me that, hey, look for something. Come on. Secret behind the waterfall. I guess not. I guess just fight behind the waterfall. I actually had this exact same fight before. Thank you, hint system, for reminding me of the exact thing I'm currently doing. Please stop beeping. Let me look for the thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did all of this already. Yeah, this is going to the wrong place, isn't it? Yeah, no, I don't want to go here. I wasn't done. This is something. That's it. What am I thinking? Trying to examine this ancient culture, I'm supposed to blow it up, obviously. Death Knight. Oh, I guess I have to go all the way around to get out. And then figure out what's the best way back to the start of the game. Huh. That is honestly a very, very long path. I may just take the... Should I take the transport to Jozo South? I feel like that might be my best option here. Yeah, let's do that. Talon East, actually. Is that the one I want? Talon East would be... that? No, it wouldn't. Talon East would be this. Do I want that? Yeah, I do actually. That's good. Nice landing. Hang on, where the heck am I? I'm not where I thought I was gonna be, but this is still close enough. All right. That should be all 12. Why am I not scanning it immediately? Genetically enhanced Ridley metaform. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armored hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest which has thinner plating. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a Mason bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Meta Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Well, that didn't really tell me much. Chest is weak, but I think I'm already targeting the chest. Oh, you mean to use a flamethrower? Is it always the same Ridley? Like, I don't know, is Ridley a species or is Ridley this specific creature? I'll fly away from my super missile. It's a lot of resources going to waste. Yeah, but that still implies that there's one Ridley. As opposed to Ridley being like a whole species of these things. Oh, it's almost dead. Not sure why I even tried the flamethrower. Okay, I'm actually running out of missiles. I am actually out of missiles. Alright. I wasn't sure if non-super missiles even did anything, but yeah, they do. Not a ton, but there seems to be damage. Or maybe I gotta target the mouth specifically. Which then exposes the chest. Can you stop? That actually does less than I was hoping. The second half of the fight is apparently longer than the first, even though he's already very low on health. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the mouth. And anything else is just a wasted effort. Can you stop that? Must admit, Meta Ridley does have a better ring to it than Facebook Ridley. But I'm happy to kill either. Hey, Piox. I don't know if I want to go in there or if I'd rather save first. So I don't know if that's the end. Totally out of missiles too. I think that's probably the ship. I wouldn't know. But that's the ship I've seen pictures of in any game.
Impact crater.
Oh, fancy. We have an announcer for the area. Oh, and we have a save point. Okay. However, this one doesn't replenish my missile, so it was the right call to go back. What, these were EU versions? Very odd, because that announcer wasn't there in any of the other areas. It's just this. So they hired somebody to say 2 words. Oh, it's these Metroids. Oh. Yeah, these guys suck to fight. Oh, I don't remember that. But it was a while back. Can I have some Metroid repellent? Getting the strong impression that it isn't worth it to fight these guys. Because I think I saw one spawn previously. Okay. Oh god. Ugh. Directions. The fuck is that? Oh, it does look like that. Oh, poor thing is screaming internally. Metroid Prime, of course. Why am I not scanning it immediately? Highly evolved phazon producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable, other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons, and its specialties include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missile snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. Okay, so... repeat that. Certain weapons for brief periods. Head is vulnerable. Gotta figure out what the head is.
I don't think charge attack is even worth it because I keep missing. Oh. That hurt a bit. Can I have my gun back? This may take a while. Oh, okay. I could also do that. Oh. Didn't even notice the color change. Man, the ice beam is not hitting at all. I feel like there has to be a better way to do this, but... It is what it is. Am I even doing damage anymore? Or is this a second phase? Where I'm supposed to do something different for that attack. It doesn't look like I'm doing any damage. No, I am doing damage, just it's minimal. Jesus Christ, can you stop? Flamethrower, useless. Target that thing. that ice? It's ice. I gotta be doing something wrong. Hey, Midtan. Yeah, this is John Metroid. He's a bit tanky. Yeah, maybe using uncharged beams is a mistake. But at the same time, hitting him with the charge beam was rough. Brandon, good example of me hitting. But at least the basic beam. It's just so slow that it keeps missing. Guess I just gotta get closer. Well, it's not like the charge beam does a whole lot more. I think the DPS is about the same. What is happening? Like, this just doesn't do anything. Oh, this works. Yeah, that works. That's the one you don't have to aim. What did I do for that homed in? It was a missile, probably. Missiles tend to home in. No missile challenge run. I tried a super missile and it didn't do much. Don't think it landed. Oh. Oh, that was nothing.
How do I damage you? How do I damage you? Invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from phase-infused arm cannon will damage it. I can spawn Metroids. Hyper mode. Am I in hyper mode? I am not in hyper mode. Oh god. This is... Oh! Jesus Christ! The other types too.
sure takes a while. Not interested in dealing with the self-duplicating Metroids. So that's where the power bombs will be going. One more. Nope. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Nope, is it? No classic escape sequence?
The Choso's faith in Samus has been well rewarded, and now a new star shines in the universe. The bounty hunter, Samus Aran. What future and fate await her?
Narration. It was very important to narrate that last part.
Alright.
My fingers hurt. Well, I have filled a gap in my general knowledge. I'm less uncultured. I assume it's gonna show me the percentage of things I got. I'm mostly curious about, like, I know I missed some items that are not just health or missile upgrades, because I don't think I got the special mechanic for the ice beam. I got the flamethrower, and I got the beam thing, as well as super missiles, obviously. But whatever the one for ice beam is, that one I didn't get. But I'm wondering if there are other things like that. Hidden cutscenes. Are the hidden cutscenes like NES Metroid style things? Which is just, hurrah, you did a bit better. Here's a different camera angle. Or does it actually give you something, some new perspective on things besides the camera angle? Okay, well I didn't get all those supers, but I assume that's the only thing I missed then. Oh yeah, gotta do New Game Plus. And then New Game Plus Plus, and Plus Plus Plus. It's really gonna change the game! Hard mode active. Nah. Also, I wonder how that in-game time works. Because that's a bit of a jump. Like 5-hour difference. All right. Let's move on to this. Yo, Ghost. There's a cutscene that introduces Prime 2. Okay. That's kind of cool. You gave up when trying to find the artifacts. That was probably the one of the more interesting parts of the game, but I do wish you would have gotten the clues for the artifacts sooner. I don't know why they held on to those clues for as long as they did. Because I think it would have been interesting to just explore the world and keep an eye out for things that match the clues as you do it, but you really couldn't do it. You just had to do a second loop of the entire world. 65% completion. I'll round that up to 18 hours. Do we classify this as a shooter? I think I might. With the amount of shooting I did at the end, I think I have to. No! My finger hurts from all the mashing at the end, and I was mashing the shoot button. I mean, I don't have tags for treasure hunt or first-person adventure or such. I mean, the chart beam would also be shooting. And it would miss all the time. Oh yeah, is it a Metroidvania? It might just be a shooter. That's right. Anyway, do I stand behind everything that I've already written down here? Good music, check. Interesting lore and setting, check. Yeah, I did really like how you got the lore bits from both the Chozo and the pirates. Like two perspectives on what's going on, and then explore it yourself. Like, I think that was all really well done, and the hint system was pretty good. It didn't let you get stuck for too long before telling you that, hey, go check out this direction kind of roughly, and it did it in a diegetic way, so it wasn't intrusive. But yeah, the controls, not very good. Like, it makes both the platforming and the combat feel clumsy. And I do feel like if you were to play Prime Hack with PC controls, and potentially a higher field of view, probably all of this would be fine. Yeah, feel free to disagree. I'm gonna say the controls suck. And yeah, exploration, nice. Backtracking, no. It definitely fast travel or more shortcuts around the map. Those would go a long way. I'm gonna assume that they were probably fine back in 2002 when twin stick control schemes weren't really established that well. But here it's really obvious that it's not very good. It's just too slow. Like, even Resident Evil 4 had the... while having similar controls, it had the decency to give you a quick turn. Which would have made a good difference here. I don't know, people like to shit on the GameCube C-Stick, but honestly, I still think it's way better than the Switch sticks. Like, I'd choose that over Switch any day. Controls are really nice once you get used to it. Yeah, that's what I keep saying about System Shock, and people don't believe me. But I played this for 18 hours, and I got used to the controls. I just didn't like them. Yeah, turn rate sensitivity would have made a big difference as well. Yeah, I know the speedruns can do stuff like you target onto something and then do those sideways boosts, which I really didn't see much value in. Like, maybe if you're really good at the game, you can get something out of that, but I really didn't fully understand how you're supposed to get anything out of that in combat. Because the enemies generally shoot so fast that you don't have much time to react. And it's hard to even predict where they might be shooting, so you just might end up dodging into the bullets. Maybe I'm just old and have slow reflexes. Yeah. I used to really like the GameCube controller, but as I'm using it more, it ain't that good. It's kind of comfortable to hold, but I wish it was a little bit bigger. And then obviously the D-pad is useless. The C-stick is not great. And the shoulder buttons kinda suck. Especially if you have to hold them for long periods. Pro one for the Wii U is the best one they made, huh? Never tried that. I will stand by the Wiimote being a surprisingly good controller, simply because you get to split your hands, so that gives you like a much more comfortable way to hold them when you're not forced to keep your hands close to one another. I think that was actually a very good addition to a controller, and then it went away. I guess Switch technically has that, but the Switch controllers are designed for babies with tiny hands, so those are also very uncomfortable. Both sticks above the D-pad? Oh, no, I disagree with that. I think the asymmetrical stick position is definitely the way to go. Anyway, I was saying something about Metroid Prime. What else? The map... Visually it looks good, but man, did I not enjoy using it. It just has like weird highlighting that makes it difficult to grasp where different areas are in relation to one another. Controls felt reversed. And you couldn't properly connect zones to one another using the elevators. And this may seem like nitpicks, but with how often you had to plan your route using the map, I think it adds up. Yeah, technically you can see if something is a bit above you, but then it also has this weird feature where the highlighted room is brought to the foreground compared to everything else, so even if it's at the very bottom of the map, it looks like it's at the top. And it's really difficult to get a good idea of where you are unless you start really turning it and trying to look from different perspectives. It's almost a really good map, but it just doesn't work. It's especially obvious in the, what's it called? The phase-on mines. It's just all over the place. What? Yes! No, it's never mind, or the graphic or perspective, just mind that the highlighted room is... How do I phrase this? Like, typically all of the rooms are equally see-through. But when you highlight a room, it becomes less see-through and covers everything, regardless of whether that everything is in front of it or behind it. So it looks like that room is at the top always, even if it's at the bottom. Like, looking at an individual room totally works. Looking at multiple rooms stacked on top of each other, that's where it becomes to fall apart. Or starts to fall apart. And that's why the mines in specific were so rough to look at. And that's something that should probably be pretty easy to fix, and I would be surprised if the remaster didn't fix it. And I think another contributing factor to that is that, at least to me, it felt like the controls in the map screen were just reversed with the way the sticks worked. Which made it difficult to assess, like... So often, I would turn the camera, thinking, okay, I'm gonna turn it this way, and it's gonna give me a good idea of what I'm actually looking at. And then the camera wouldn't turn the way I hoped, or would do something completely different than my intuition expected it to do. And then as a result, it just got worse in my head. But overall, it didn't make the navigation fun. What day is it? 3rd. All of this checks out. As for our rating, I'm a bit surprised by this myself, but I can't go above a 6. I was expecting this to be higher than that. And I feel like maybe with Prime Hack, maybe with some very small fixes to the map, fast travel, this would be so much better. It's close to a really good game, but now it's just okay. Because man, 18 hours. I do feel like with a fast travel that would have been like 12 at most. Not necessarily even a highly elaborate fast travel, even something super basic like ability to return to ship. Better with no changes, but like half the length. I mean, half the length is the backtracking. So yeah. Just cut out that stuff and you're golden. Actually, a good Prime game is next. Aha. If I do play Prime 2, it's gonna be with Prime Hack. No question about it. Even though I do have Prime 2 over there somewhere. Turn the Wii off. Tank control only stream. Aha. I didn't know this was a tank control only stream. Somehow I didn't get the memo. You think I'll hate Prime 2? I've heard it's divisive, which is at least interesting. Hitman with tank controls? I'd do that. I've played Hitman with voice controls. That was basically tank controls. If I played smart, I'll have it. Do I look like a smart person? You probably can mod tank controls, at least to some degree. Given it, the Chaos mode includes stuff like GTA mode, which is... Actually, yeah, that is effectively tank controls. So I'm gonna go with a yes. The GTA mode is completely unplayable, by the way. You can't aim whatsoever. Anyway, I could stream for a bit more, and we got this static dredge thing going on. So, could continue that for a couple of days, maybe? In-game days, I mean. Can you bind camera buttons in Hitman? I don't know. With mods, I'm sure you can. Modding Hitman is pretty advanced at this point. Yeah, 72-hour stream confirmed. Continuing static red. But yeah, give me a couple of minutes. I'll set that up. And we'll play Spooky Papers, Please.